Okay, let's just jump right into this. We are going to talk about completely rewriting what it means to get older. I want you to forget everything you think you know about aging, because what we're looking at today is a practical roadmap to not just living longer, but living radically better. First, I want you to really picture something. Imagine it's 20 years from now. In one future, you're doing what everyone does. You've got the aching joints, your memory isn't what it used to be, there's a bunch of medications in the cabinet. It's the standard path. Now, picture another future. Same 20 years have passed, but you feel incredible. You're sharper, you're way more energetic, and biologically, you're actually younger than the number on your driver's license. So, which one of those sounds like total science fiction? For most of us, it's that second one, right? The superhuman path. But what if I told you the real fantasy is believing that the first path, the standard one, is the only one possible? What if that superhuman future is totally within your reach? Well, here's the absolute core of it. The slow, steady decline that we've all just accepted as aging, it's not locked into your DNA. The main culprit is something called mitochondrial dysfunction. And here's the most important part, the real game changer. It's reversible.
So to reverse it, we first have to understand what we're up against. We need to get to know the enemy within, the very engine that drives aging inside our bodies, our mitochondria.
So think about your mitochondria like this. They're the tiny little power plants inside every single one of your cells. When you're young, they're just humming along, cranking out clean, efficient energy. That's what makes you feel vibrant. Mitochondrial dysfunction? That's just what happens when these little power plants start to sputter and break down as we get older.
And that breakdown kicks off this really disastrous chain reaction. First, the mitochondria get weaker, so they make less energy. Second, as they struggle, they start spitting out all this nasty waste called free radicals. You can think of it like bits of cellular shrapnel, just bouncing around and damaging everything. This damage then ignites chronic inflammation, which is like a low-level fire that just smolders in your body for years. And that fire, well, that sets the stage for pretty much every disease we're scared of getting as we get old.
Now, the key thing to get here is that your body isn't defenseless. It's got its own repair crew, antioxidants that clean up this mess. The real secret to staying young is just keeping things in balance. It's making sure your repair crew can keep up with all the damage being done.
So let's get practical. How do we do that? Let's pull our first big lever, taking control of the fuel you put in your body. It is all about what you eat, and as we'll see, when you eat.
The modern Western diet is pretty much a mitochondrial assassination program. I mean, foods like sugar, most grains, and all those processed trans fats, they are assassins. They flood your system and they fuel that chronic inflammation we just talked about. Your allies, on the other hand, are things like healthy fats and quality protein. They give your cellular power plants clean energy and all the